What's up, Aquarius? So, you guys have been going through some things that have been strengthening you, but may have pushed you, may have challenged you. But through that pushing, through those challenges, you should start to see some results. Now, here comes a little bit of extra help. And the saying goes, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have did things totally different. Well, for some of you guys, that if I knew then is right now. So if there was one word to describe the energy that's surrounding you now and will be lingering on out, that one word would be gems. And of course, to help you further understand what it is that I'm trying to tell you, Aquarius, I need for you to go with me on a mind trip. So you and your friends are walking at about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And you're walking in this park and you're near this creek and a voice yells out to you guys. Now it's dark and you can't see where the voice is coming from, but the voice yells out a set of instructions. The voice says, go to that creek over there, reach down and get those stones and put them in your pocket. Now because y'all couldn't see where the voice was coming from, because you were a little nervous, you did what you were told. You walked over to that creek, you reached down in the water, and you guys, took a few of those stones, put them in your pocket to appease this voice. Then the voice told you guys, when the sun rises, you'll be happy and you're going to be sad. You guys went on about your way, and as time went on, the sun rose, and now you could begin to see. You guys remember those stones in your pocket, and when you reached into your pocket to look at those stones, you realized they were gems. They were diamonds. They were precious stones. Then you remembered what that voice told you. You were happy because, yeah, we got precious stones. We got gems. But if we knew then that those stones were actually diamonds, we would have got a lot more. All right, now Aquarius, this is what I want to do. Now y'all know I usually break these mind trips down and I tell y'all what they mean. And of course I reference what they mean throughout the reading, right? But this time I want to hear from y'all. I want y'all to get in that comment section and I want y'all to tell me, what does this mean to you? You had the opportunity to get those stones, to get those diamonds, those gems, right? But you got some. But if you knew that those stones were diamonds, what would you have done differently? Well, this energy right now is telling you that this is the time that you should have done something differently, or could make a different choice, have a little bit extra. The time of that difference is now. Okay, but as far as this mind trip, what does that mean to you? Now, I got this mind trip from somewhere that I read, and of course I got to add my own little spin, my own little twist to things, but this mind trip came to me when I was getting into you guys' energy. And the crazy thing about it is, before I did your reading, I was sitting here, I had on a completely different outfit, I had on completely different makeup, and I just wasn't feeling it. I did a few readings and I just was not feeling it. I literally had to get up, take a whole brand new shower, had totally redid my makeup, and I'm like, why am I doing my makeup like this? What is going on? But it's just something about the difference, okay? The different choices that we make. If you could go a little bit extra, if you could go a little bit harder, if you know that, oh, I'm just going to pick up a few pebbles. Here I go breaking down the mind trip. If I just pick up a few pebbles, I'll appease the voice, But what if you really, really, really just pick up a handful of them and stuff your pockets with it? Like, what if you really, really give it your best? Like, I felt like the readings that I did, they weren't my best. I had to get in better tune. And sometimes through makeup, being creative, putting on colors, making myself feel beautiful makes me feel like my aura is a lot better. And so a lot of you guys are going to be coming to that point where it's like, you know what? Let me not just pick up a few. Let me pick up a whole bunch. Let me really, really give my best. And that's going to be the difference between you standing there holding a few pebbles and diamonds, or the difference between you holding a handful of the whole fortune's worth, you know? Woo, I think I just said all of that to say, give it your best. Anyway, that's not what it means. Get in the comment section, tell me what it mean. I mean, it could be one of the meetings, but I want to know what that means to you. Okay, so here we go. We're getting to the traditional tarot. We're going to see what energies are coming up for you guys. There has been a lot of energy shifts, but they're upgrades. So be happy about that. If you feel the need or inspiration to just break out and try something different and just be like, dude, I just want to be an alien. Just let me be an alien. Go be an alien, please. For Christ, be an alien. Okay, here we go. Right in the center of the reading, 9 of Cups. There we go. That's the dreams come true. That's the diamonds right there, baby. You know, you digging for them diamonds, but you don't know. Some of y'all don't even know what you have right now. Some of y'all got ideas. Some of y'all got books or visions or dreams or whatever the dream is, whatever the wish is. Some of y'all don't even know what you have. You looking at a gold mine. You looking at a diamond, but some of y'all just like, oh, it's just a pebble. It's just a stone. No, look at that cup. It's shiny, beautiful, wonderful. We're talking about the future or the manifestation. Okay, but a lot of y'all are on the brink or already seeing the results of this. Okay, seeing the results of something. So this is the wish card. This is the luck card. This is the go ahead and tell the genie what you want card. Let's see what it's crossed by. The Page of Cups. So some type of news, information, offer. To me, this is something coming in once again unexpected. And I feel like it's going to be on the low. Like y'all got some on the low information coming in that's going to be fantastic. You might have to be quiet about it. You can't go around making a whole bunch of announcements. But some of y'all, this is a child. Like let's say you wanted to get pregnant. This is that type of energy where you might have to, it's a dream come true that you're going to be having a child. The wish is that cup, that one cup. If you can have that one cup, that one dream, that one gem, that one diamond, boom, there it is. So for some of y'all, that's a child. Now let us see what else do we have here. The Hierophants. So this is some type of contractual agreement in the spiritual realm. This is also contracts that represent like marriage agreements, soulmate contracts. So if you guys have a person out there, or you've been feeling this energetic connection, like kind of in your stomach, in your vibe, you know how they say you feel it in your gut and you just know and you just know. Some of y'all been getting that, and I just know, feeling already. And the person not even here yet, but that's because it's in your manifestation zone, and you remembering that time of either union or meeting, all that kind of stuff is coming into play. These soul contracts ain't no joke, especially when you're dealing with both people who have ascended, guru type energy, community leader type energy, ascended master type energy. When you got two people that have excelled, that magnetization of them coming towards each other, it accelerates. So let's say, oh man, where's my soulmate? Where's my person? Continue to work on yourself. Continue to get closer to the source. You know, it's so funny. That whole saying just popped in me. You know how they say a woman's heart has to be so wrapped in God that a man has to go to God to find her? Kind of like that. You have to be so wrapped into your higher self or your higher consciousness, your higher state of being, that the person that really, really deserves you has to be up there too. It's like you're in 5D, this person is in 3D. No. You got to come up to 5D to find me. Okay, some of y'all mates are actually rich right now, like living the life on yachts and all of that kind of stuff, and you may not even be on that level yet. But you, in order to meet that soulmate and get with that particular person, because remember, we got many soulmates. Some of y'all got rich soulmates on yachts right now. And in order for you to get there to that soulmate, and not the soulmate who, you know, ain't doing nothing, you got to rise, you got to raise your own vibration. I hope you get what I mean. Like, you have to get rich in order to meet that rich person. He's not coming down to the sugar shack around the corner to come meet you. No, you're going to have to rise up and go to the elegant banquet that night to run into that person. You get what I'm saying? This is why you have to be so wrapped up in your own life purpose, because you have to ascend to where your higher soulmates and your higher friends are. Okay, you got to ascend there first. So let's see what's going on in your recent past. Oh, the Three of Pentacles. Well, you've been working on it. The collabing. Working with other people who are maybe a part of your soul tribe who understand that it's about that vibration. It's about raising that frequency. And it looks like you may have been coming into contact with other people who understand this concept. Or you yourself have just been working on something so hard to the point where it's about to show. It's about to manifest. Oh, it's about to show. You've been working on something so hard, working on having a baby so hard, and now you're pregnant and you're about to show. Or you've been working on this project so hard that now the compensation for what you've been doing is starting to spill over. Now, so funny how I was just trying to pick up the cards and the Ten of Swords falls out. So this is ending some type of relationship, friendship, relationship that is over, dead, and done. It's like you switched the vibe. Like I went from the vibe of being in that relationship mode or being in the mode of having my mind on this person. Like every time you wake up, oh, I'm thinking about this person. When you go to sleep, I'm going to sleep thinking about this person. And then boom, it's just like I put my mind on my money and my money on my mind. And that's what happened. Like there's a total shift. And when you have that shift, it lets you know that that deeper root of the higher calling is taking over. Okay, when you start, I feel like a lot of people are feeling better because the last shift that we had, even over the course of the last year, caused a lot of people to lose a lot of family members, like friendships and relationships with those people, with your own friends, with your own people who you used to be close with. A lot of people had to go because when you get called to that higher level, you have to go by yourself. You know, Jesus had 12 disciples. He only called like what, 3 of them to the upper room? Don't quote me on it. Like 3 or 4 of them to the upper room. Hint, hint, to the upper room to tell them something that the other ones could not understand or comprehend. That's why they wasn't invited to the upper room, that higher knowledge, right? And when Jesus went to go fulfill his mission, his higher purpose to die on the cross, guess what? He had to do that by himself. He had to fulfill that mission by himself. So a lot of you guys, you only got about 2-3 close people who need to be knowing about your higher calling, about this wish, this thing that you're supposed to be doing, and everybody else has to be left downstairs. Okay, everybody has their upper room, their space of higher knowledge and ascension that not everybody is allowed into. That's your sacred space for you to learn, for you to grow, for you to manifest. It's like if you was a magician. You don't allow everybody in your room coming up in here touching my potions and all touching my wands and stuff. You can't do that. Putting your juice and your sauce on my stuff. You be to set a whole new spell or something, you know? You got to be able to keep that place sacred. All right, now what's in your head space, Aquarius? You worried about who watching? And not that they're watching in a bad way. It's just lurkers. You know, you got people who will want to see what is Aquarius doing? Or maybe the energy is vice versa. You're looking at other people, but I feel like it's connected to this energy here, whoever you may have had to cut off, you know, in order for you to get to this place of ascension, for you to get to this place, it's like you have to let certain people go. Like I said, not everyone can go with you. You know that, you understand that. We go through this a lot here on this channel, but this here is just saying, you can't shake who's watching, okay? If they're gonna stalk your social media, they're gonna stalk your social media. You know, if they're going to lurk and create fake pages, they're gonna lurk and create fake pages. Okay, but like I said, we shifted through that energy. It's like a step above. It's like a 10, where maybe, like I said, you was thinking about this person all the time. It's just like, oh, where's the relief? Where's the relief? I'm anxious. I'm having so many doubts about myself, and I'm so worried. And what if this was the only person? And that was like an upgrade. Like I pushed over the death of that relationship, and now I'm in a new zone. I'm in a new vibe. Meanwhile, this person, these people, here we go, still watching, still looking, still lurking. Let's see what they see, or let's see what they are looking for, or what do they want. Why is this person here looking, lurking? Oh, 4 of Springs. So this is someone who either feels like you've moved on. Someone thinks you have a new person. So this is for all the people who are single and left a relationship a little while ago, maybe even like up to a year, all the way up to now. Whoever the person is watching, they're looking to see if you have someone else. They're debating to maybe make communication with you, because this is a Swords card, so they do maybe want to communicate in some way, either telepathically, through the DMs, the airwaves. But they want to know if you got somebody else, because you're so solid and so stable, and you look so grounded in what it is that you're doing and that you're manifesting, that it would lead one to believe that you got a whole team or a whole squad behind you. And when you are attaining things, like whether, you know, when you're just doing your own thing and you don't know who's watching, you don't care who's looking, you dancing like nobody's watching, you dancing and singing in the rain, you know, you don't care. People see that and it's like, oh, you're happy, that's good, that's wonderful, so you must got somebody. You ever seen people just like that, like, oh, you happy, oh, you must got a new person. You know, people just can't be happy by themselves, right? No, you got to have somebody else. Well, that's what they think in Aquarius. You got to have somebody else, even if you're single. So but for you who are single, let me just read this to you, because this is beautiful energy to have. It says, be grateful, you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a content personal life. Okay, so this is what they see. They see someone who is grateful, someone who has much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness. It looks like you're content. So you mean to tell me you left me in the past, you dropped me, you thought that I wasn't worth coming up to this new level with you, and now you look content, now you look peaceful, now you look solid, now you look grounded, now you look like you built a strong foundation. Aquarius, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's see what's coming up. Near future. 7 of Swords. So I just heard the one that got away and then someone's getting away with it. Okay, so we got 2 different things. So you may have left something, left someone, got your dreams, got your stuff, and then you tiptoed out the back door. Someone feels robbed. Hey, what you doing? That's my Aquarius right there. Or someone may try to come in and be deceptive. Someone who is looking, someone who is lurking, someone who is trying to see those precious stones, those diamonds that you have received, and they want a piece. Or so let me clarify which direction this is going, because I don't like the 7 of Swords. That's deception, that's lies, that's rumors. Okay, so maybe the person lurking will start spreading rumors. We got a card that wants to jump out. What are you? The Magician. Oh yeah, big time manipulator, master of manipulator. Only because it's with the 7 of Swords. Because the Magician here, in any other situation, this person is manifesting. This person is making it happen. Like I said, if you're a magician, you got your own room. You don't want people up in there. Uh-oh. If you a magician, you don't want people up in your room putting their juice and their sauce on your magic wands, on your potions. But look at that. Somebody want to come in your lair. Someone wants to come in and manipulate your potions. They want to put a little bit of something else on your magic wand. You know? Put a little toxicity on your enchanted wand, you know? That kind of energy. I told you, see, these things don't come by mistake. Like, this is what it is. Like, you have to protect this dream, this higher calling, this diamond, this precious stone. You have to protect it. You have to protect it. Okay? But that Magician, that's letting you know that you have the power to manifest, but you have to be careful. Now, this could also be self-doubt, robbing yourself of your own greatness by telling yourself you can't, by telling yourself, oh, everyone else in the past did this and that, by not cutting off the past when you know you should. Because it's like you got the power to manifest something, but some of y'all may have people around you who keep you in an energy space of doubt, fear, worry, negativity, pulling you back. And you got to step away from that because you got something else to do. You got a community to serve, whether that's serving through, you know, business, starting businesses and corporations and being able to hire people, opening up daycares and schools to service the children in that community, or healthcare facilities. You know, whatever the case may be, you got something bigger than yourself happening at this time, and you can't get distracted. Imagine you out there and that voice says, pick up them stones, and one of the people said, just pick up a few of them. And then you get to where you're going and you realize those were diamonds, and the only reason you don't have as many diamonds as you could have is because you was listening to the person that said, just get a few of them. You know? So watch out for that. Now let's see what's in your fears. The Empress. So once again, like I said at this beginning, your wish may be to get pregnant, but you know, this is the Empress card in your fear space. Maybe you fear you won't get pregnant, you won't get that wish or that dream. And for some of you guys, this is the fear of getting pregnant. Okay, like, whoa, surprise, boom, there it is. Like, I didn't know. But I feel like if it's a surprise, if you surprisingly, shockingly get pregnant, I feel like that's going to work out. It's going to be like, you know how sometimes just turn out to be a blessing. You wasn't even trying. Like, you wasn't trying to get that blessing, but it turned out to be the biggest blessing of all times. Or maybe it start off kind of rocky, like, you know, you don't know why this happened to you. You crying, and then a few years later you thanking God, like, oh God, thank you so much. I see exactly what you did there. I see what you did there. And I like that, you know, that kind of energy. Okay, so don't be afraid of that. Some of y'all, again, this is with your projects, afraid that this project won't get off the ground, that dream won't come true, this thing that I really, really want to make happen in my life. I'm just so worried that it ain't gonna happen. But you got to get into that different energy space. Let us see what you look like to other people. I bet you it's, ooh, no, I was going to say look like money. I bet you look like money. But no, you look like the color I'm wearing, blue. But this to me is like a calm, cool, collected energy of I'm not moving, I'm not budging. Some of y'all have decided to stand your ground and be still. I'm not moving forward in the presence of deception. Okay? I'm calling, but you can't get in. Something like that. I'm hearing that. Calling, but you can't get in. So somebody must be calling, or thinking. Now remember, these are all air sign energy. So it's either fellow Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or this is someone who's doing it telepathically. You may have a lot of telepathic communication going on right now. Because, as I love to say, I might as well write a song. When you cut people off, that's when they miss you. When you cut people off, that's when they care. You know what I mean? Like, and here they come back. Da, 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 da. You know, like, that's the song. But here's someone who's not moving. This is gridlock, stagnant energy. And like I said, this is why someone is lurking. It's like, they're not moving either. They're not necessarily reaching out, because it's like, I don't want to be embarrassed. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I was trying to find a word for what this is. Embarrassed. I don't want to call you or reach out to you because what if you don't answer the phone? Or what if I text you and then I have to have that god-awful feeling of putting my phone to the side, I'm gonna go take a shower, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna go work out, and I'm gonna come back and I'm looking at my phone a few hours later and it should be a text message there from Aquarius, right? But what if I look down and Aquarius ignored me? I'm so embarrassed. I'm salty. I'm embarrassed. My pride, my ego just got slapped. So I'm not going to say anything. But that don't mean I'm not going to telepathically communicate anything. Okay? So you may be, I'm telling you, you may be having dreams. You may be just sitting there daydreaming and all of a sudden this person, hey, how you doing that now? Come on across your memory, dancing and shucking and jiving. Remember me? Remember me? This one come here, pick all them stories up like, hey, I'm back. Energetically, okay? For some of y'all, I just got this. Bear with me. I have to say some of this. You out there creating. Now look at you living. You out there getting your thing done. But even telepathically, this person's energy is still bothering you. Energetically, telepathically, they may be watching, looking, lurking, seeing you content, happy, and peaceful. But it's like, let me say some stuff in your spirit. Like, it's so funny how I'm so happy in 2019 we able to pull back the veil and we can see things for what they really are and acknowledge stuff for what it really is and quit playing and quit acting like stuff in the spirit realm ain't real. Like, people can't really communicate with you. Like, people can't really get into your energetic field and try to put doubt, worry, fear, and oppression on you when you in your manifestation mode. You open right now, so that person see, oh, that energy is open, let me go and seep on in there. And that's why people are appearing in your dreams. That's why people are appearing in your daydreams. This is why people's energy is still bothering you. No, you can't do that. You won't manifest it. Ha ha ha, you'll never be nothing. These things won't happen. Doubt, fear, worry, fear, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it keeps happening over and over. And I'm so glad, oh my God, I'm so glad for all the readers out there, for all the people who are speaking out there. Because, and don't give me the quoting Bible verses, but it's saying in the Bible, like, for we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but the principalities of darkness or something like that. Basically saying it ain't just what we see in the physical world, but it's a spiritual battle. It really is all that other stuff going on the other side. And if you're sensitive enough, if you're connected to the source enough, if you woke enough, you can see it, you can feel it, you can fix it. You understand? So let's see what is going on, how you look. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Not how you look. We saw how you look. Look like you ain't moving, you ain't bending. What do you want? This is the Five of Pentacles. So we coming on up out the cold. Or this is being able to leave those people out in the cold who need to be out in the cold. Having that ability to say no. Having that ability to shut those relationships off. Having those abilities to leave people in the past who belong in the past. I don't care how much they looking, how much they lurking, how much they made you feel good, and how much they made you feel like, you know, this was the only person that would ever be there for you, or the only person who was ever the best. It's like, leave out in the cold who needs to be left out in the cold. Financially, let's bring on up that wealth. Let's bring on this vibration here. It needs to be raised. So for all of the collective of the Aquarius, say it every day. Wealth, 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 wealth. Okay, I feel like it's not enough of the Aquarian energy right now of people talking about getting their wealth up. Okay, you got the stability going. We got the dreams coming true. A lot of y'all are seeing and reaping the benefits, but I don't feel enough for y'all on the wealth vibe. Okay, that's what we're pushing towards. How do you do it? Every day, just keep saying it to yourself. Wealth, wealth, wealth. Take something into your body that's good, that's green, that's wealthy. Okay, that's what we need to do. But also leave those people out in the cold who need to be left out in the cold. Okay, let us see what's happening, what's coming out of this whole transit. Eight of Pentacles. There we go. So we're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. So this is that wealth vibration being raised. A lot of y'all are about to raise that vibration significantly, especially with this Magician energy. So we have the Magician energy here. We got getting that weight up when it comes to the currency. So a lot of y'all will be making more money. A lot of you guys will be getting more of that spiritual knowledge, which is currency. A lot of you guys will be having more time and flexibility to put towards your dreams, the things that you really want to see. And as far as money goes, the outcome is income, is what it's showing. Because besides in the past where you was putting in that work at a 3, you was trying, you was plotting, you was planning, you was getting grounded, you was getting the squad together, only the 2 or 3 people that you needed to go and do this thing, or maybe even nobody, you know, solo dolo. But now it's just like it upgrades to an 8. And for a lot of y'all, that is that solo dolo energy. We got this one person here, and then at the end this person is here. So it's kind of like this person is working really, really hard. Do you see this person working hard, standing up in that steel mill, sweating blood, sweat and tears to create and to craft? And then the outcome, now look at that person. They got on a whole new outfit. They sitting at the desk. It's way more money there. They're not out there sweating and beating like they was at first. Now they chilling, writing out the plans because the money is there for them to execute those responsibilities to other people. Okay, empire building stuff, wealth minded. Okay, it's an upgrade, a terrific upgrade. All right, so leave in the comment section what you guys think that mind trip was. What did it mean to you? How are you going to apply that to your life? And if you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. Now, for everyone who would like a personal reading, hit me up in the email, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Make sure you guys take a look in the description box to see how you should list your questions, okay? Just give me a brief description if it's totally necessary. But other than that, I thank you guys so much once again for all of your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.